Hello. How are you doing? Hope you're all well. Uh, Getting this week started off on a great note. It's been a couple weeks since I've been on here, uh, traveling, just not realizing what day it is last week um, with the holiday and everything. So, anyways, back this week. Uh, don't have anything long as usual. This is going to be pretty quick. Yesterday during Angie's teaching, I got to thinking often about the same topic about relationship and how that carries out through the week. And we really want people to be entering into uh, discipleship and um, wanting people to cultivate that relationship with with Jesus throughout the week. And um, yesterday's topic imprinted. Uh, Angie was bringing up a lot of things, and I'm thinking about, what are we doing throughout the week to cultivate relationship with Holy Spirit and really carry this out to the next level. Good morning, Ashley. Um, and so that's something I wanted to touch on today. I did want to read this quote. Reading a book called Creative Prayer. It's an old book, but there is a quote used in the book, and I wanted to read it to you real quick. It says, "I am a prisoner, but my prison, though it opens not outside, opens from the inside. The walls have hidden doors. My chains fall off. The unchangeable will becomes the force of a marvelous love. The hidden purposes become glorious altar stairs to the bosom of infinite rest. Circumstance becomes my throne. Crosses become my crown. The prisoner is turned into the king's son, the heir of immortal glory." I love that. I thought it was somewhat fitting today because if you are uh, cultivating this relationship, you're going to find those hidden doors. You're going to, you know, explore and experience everything that God has for you. Hey, Lisa. And so uh, it it just got me thinking. And so um, one of the things that Angie mentioned yesterday was talking about who God is and not focusing on what He is. And I thought that was really a good point to bring back up in the conversation of cultivating relationship. To know who God is and to know uh, who He wants to be for you right now is going to take relationship. It's going to take um, time just sitting with Him and uh, not necessarily having an agenda. Relationship and cultivating relationships with other people isn't always about having an agenda. You're not always trying to uh, pull something or gain something, right? It's about just being together. Yes, intimacy. That's exactly right, and that is the big thing I want you to be looking at this week. Is what does that look like for you? We get very busy and cluttered in our lives, and we will often cite how busy we are when somebody asks how things are going. I've been, I've used that before. I've done that. Said, "Oh, really busy," and I don't know what that's supposed to prove or what it's supposed to say, but that's what people often say, and we use that as an excuse not to just sit and be still and be quiet and rest in the presence of our Creator, our Father, our friend, the one who wants to be in relationship with you, the one who's always right there, looking for connection, looking for intimacy, looking for relationship. And to understand who God is or to understand who it is he wants to be for you right now, it's going to take that time. You're going to need to enter into that relationship. You're going to need to cultivate that. Yeah, that's a great quote. Excuses are entitlement. Yeah. Yeah. And we cannot use excuses because I'm not sure. I know in my mind, I'm not going to speak for everybody in my mind, though. Um, Taking that time can feel unproductive. It can feel like you're not doing anything. But in reality, you're going to get more out of that time and more out of that um, relational rest than you will anything else. It's not. It's not something you should be avoiding. It is something you should be running to first. First thing in the morning, cultivating that relationship throughout the day. Check-ins. Understanding who God is not something you're just going to read about. Yeah, you'll can read and know, yes, He's good. You can read and know that um, you're His child. But what's that really mean? Having a knowledge of understanding from a book or from somebody else's teaching is good. I'm not saying it's bad. It's just one small piece of it, though. The real meat of it is going to come in that experience and that relationship that you cultivate. So finding out who God is going to take relationship. All right. How are you cultivating your relationship with Holy Spirit this week? I don't necessarily want to know the answer. What I want to know is what the results are. That's one thing at Unedited Life we are uh, moving towards. We've wanted to have an expectation of people being able to answer these questions in the past, but now we're moving into an expectation of what's actually been done. What's the fruit of this? You can tell me how you're going to do it, but that doesn't mean you're actually going to follow through. Right? This is the accountable piece we want to hold people to in their discipleship relationship with Jesus. All right. So, how are you cultivating your relationship with Holy Spirit this week? Jump back in the comments later in the week and let us know what the results are. All right. Hey, thanks for hanging out for a little bit. Appreciate it, and look forward to hearing from y'all. All right. Bye.